Welcome to UKC Obedience. We are going to show you the utility class. This is the highest level of all of our regular classes. This will be your signal exercise. Do you have any questions?
No, ma'am.
Are you ready?
Ready.
Forward. Left turn. Fast. Normal. Right turn. Halt. Forward. About turn. Slow. Normal. About turn. Right turn. Stand your dog. Leave your dog. Exercise finished. You can pick up one of your articles. Turn and sit or turn and send. Are you ready?
Ready.
Send your dog.
Johnny, find it.
Take it.
Thank you.
Finish. Exercise finished. Okay, this will be your directed marked retrieve, gloves 1, 2, and 3. Are you ready?
Ready.
Number 3.
Johnny, heel. Take it.
Take it.
Thank you.
Finish. Exercise finished. You can get the gloves.
Here, get in.
All right, this will be your directed signal retrieve. Send your dog out halfway on your own before you stop. Are you ready?
Ready.
Send your dog.
Johnny, go. Sit.
Number 2.
Take back.
Take it.
Thank you.
Finish.
Get in.
Exercise finished. Okay, this will be your consecutive recall. Are you ready?
Ready.
Leave your dog.
Stay. Here. Front.
Leave your dog.
Stay.
Call your dog.
Johnny, front.
Finish.
Get in.
Exercise finished. Okay, this will be your directed jumping. Are you ready?
Ready.
Send your dog.
Johnny, place. Sit.
Bar on your right.
Up.
Finish. Exercise finished. Part 2.
Here, here.
Are you ready?
Ready.
Send your dog.
Johnny, place. Johnny.
Solid on your left.
Hop.
Finish.
Get him.
Exercise finished. Congratulations.
Thank you.
The utility class is our highest regular class level. We have additional license classes and we have regular classes. Our regular classes are novice, open, and utility is the highest level. The dogs have to be very highly trained for this, as all the work is done off leash, and much of the work is done just by hand signal and no voice command at all. For the utility class, each handler has their own set of articles and their own set of gloves. And we have to have either metal, leather, or wood, 5 of those articles, only one of which is going to be scented for the actual exercise. And the judge will pick which article they want the handler to scent and will place it for the handler to go and pick up. And then the articles will be placed out, and that one that the handler is going to have will be scented by the handler. And then we call that article a hot article. And so when the exercise is over, the judge normally asks, would you like this article put back in with the rest? If the handler does, they say yes, and if not, they leave it out, because if not, that hot article, if it's put in with the rest of them, will now scent the other articles, so all the articles will become hot. The glove exercise, there have to be white gloves, and there has to be 3 of them. And again, each handler brings their own set of personal gloves. The club does not have to supply any of that equipment. In order to earn the utility title, dogs have to earn a score of 170 or better out of a possible 200, and they have to have at least 50% of each exercise. You can deduct points from a half a point all the way up to 5 points, or the whole exercise, depending on what the dog might do. The name of the title is Utility Dog, and the initials that are then put on the dog's name are UUD, United Utility Dog, and they go prior to the dog's name. We're going to perform each of the utility exercises individually so that you get a chance to see what they are. This is the signal and healing exercise. In this exercise, the handler is not allowed to use any verbal type of communication with the dog. If they use a verbal command, it will be a non-qualifying score for the handler and dog team. This will be your signal and healing exercise. Are you ready?
Yes.
Forward. Right turn. Fast. Normal. Left turn. Halt. Forward. About turn. Slow. Normal. About turn. Right turn. Stand your dog. Leave your dog. Exercise finished. And in this exercise, I wasn't speaking during that because it is a silent exercise and we don't want to give the dogs any additional cues for the exercises themselves. This exercise is the scent exercise, and in this exercise, the dog has articles that were being put out by a steward. The handler for this has chosen metal articles. You can use metal, leather, or wood in this exercise, as long as they are the same thing and they're numbered. So the steward will put the articles out and handle them, and the handler will go and pick up their article with the dog facing away from them. And they are going to scent the article, and when they're ready, the judge will ask, and then they'll take the article from the handler. So most of the time when you're judging this, if you'll just wait for the handler, they'll usually give you a little bit of a cue like that. Are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. And then as a judge, I try to put, this is number 1, I try to put that number facing the handler so that they can at least see if the dog got it right or not. And we have two options. We have a turn and sit and a turn and send, and this handler does a turn and send. Are you ready?
Ready.
Send your dog.
Johnny, find it.
As long as the dog is working, it's okay. Take it. Finish. Exercise finished. And then the steward will come and pick up the articles, and normally as a judge I ask if you'd like this article left out.
Yes, please.
Okay, and so what will happen then is this article won't go into the pile with these, so if you'll come and just put this on top and not touch it, and then you can just put it back on the table. Thank you. This will be the directed marked retrieve. The steward will put the gloves out. So because this is the directed marked retrieve, the handler can actually mark the dog to the glove. So when the gloves are going down, the steward should be aware of that and make sure that they're not in front of the glove, that they're behind the glove when they're placing them. And as you can see, the handler can mark this glove to tell the dog where they are. This is your directed marked retrieve, gloves 1, 2, and 3. Are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Number 1.
Johnny, heel.
So the handler can turn toward the glove that they're taking and send the dog.
Take it.
And as a judge, you can come around and watch to see if the sit is straight. Take it.
Thank you.
Finish.
Get in.
Exercise finished. This exercise is called the directed signal retrieve. The gloves are the same laid out, gloves 1, 2, and 3, but the handler is going to send their dog to approximately the middle of the ring before they stop and sit the dog on their own. And the directions are given to the handler such as that. This is your directed signal retrieve, gloves 1, 2, and 3. You will send your dog about halfway out before you stop on your own. Are you ready?
Ready.
Send your dog.
Johnny, go. Sit.
Number 2.
Take back.
Once again, you can check the sit to see if it's straight. Take it. And the dog has to sit at least close enough to where that handler can grab that or take that glove from them. Finish.
Get in.
Exercise finished. Very nice. This exercise is called consecutive recalls. And in this exercise, there'll be a drop on the recall or a straight recall. The judge can decide which one they want first, the drop or the straight. In this particular exercise, we are going to perform the drop first. This will be your consecutive recall. Are you ready?
Yes.
Leave your dog.
Stay.
And because we don't want the dog to anticipate anything, I'm going to signal her for the exercises.
Front. Front. Get in.
Leave your dog.
Stay.
And as you see, there's no weight there. The handler is just told to leave their dog again. If the sit is crooked or perfect, it is what it is right there. Call your dog.
Front.
Finish.
Get in.
Exercise finished. This is our directed jumping, and in this class, the jumps are put out after the last exercise, which was the consecutive recall, and then the jumps are put in the ring. So at this point, the handler has the opportunity to target the dog to where they're going to go. They have a few seconds to just calm the dog down and make it ready. And then normally they'll look at the judge, or the judge will be able to tell that the handler's ready to send their dog. This will be your directed jumping.
Ready.
Are you ready?
Ready.
Send your dog.
Place. Johnny, sit.
Bar on your left.
Up.
And again, you can check the sit, but I try not to move until after the dog has sat, so you're not moving while they are. Finish.
Get in.
Exercise finished. Part 2 of this exercise starts right afterwards. The handler again is allowed to cue the dog on where to go. Are you ready?
Ready.
Send your dog.
Johnny, place. Sit.
Solid on your right.
Hop.
Finish.
Get in.
Exercise finished. That is the end of the utility class. That is the last exercise in utility. And when the handler qualifies, we like to congratulate them. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for watching UKC's YouTube channel. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos.